I'm Jessica. I'm with Athens TN Rocks. We're a rock group in Athens, Tennessee. A lot of people like to hide and hunt rocks, paint rocks, and this is just a little show of just some of the rocks and some of the different things. Best way to get your rocks is to go to All Seasons. If you're local to Athens, that's on Rocky Mountain Road. Pearl and Harold, they'll help you out. They're 10 cents a pound. They have many shapes and sizes. You got large, small. These ones have already been primered. I primered them myself with just white spray paint to take them to an event for kids.
So do you just go in and pick out the rocks you want, or do they just give you a shovel full, or what?
You can do either or. Pearl is really good about picking a bucket. She's got some buckets that are $4. They're already picked, and you take the bucket with you and everything. I prefer to pick my own because I look for certain surfaces, smooth surfaces, certain sizes and shapes.
So it's whatever you get used to and what you want to use.
Yep, and they're 10 cents. It doesn't matter which rocks you get. There's tons of different piles out there to choose from. They have a large selection, not just for, of course, landscaping needs. They got a lot of rocks for painting.
So what kind of, you said you just use spray paint primer. Is it primer or just regular spray paint?
It's just regular white spray paint. That's to make the rocks so you can adhere a good surface. This one was primered white. You can tell the white was primered. And then of course it's, once the color goes on, it shows very good instead of being more sheer and see-through than the other.
And what kind of paint are you using?
Well, we use acrylic paint. You can, Walmart. Walmart has I think this is the Michaels brand. The Walmart is the apple barrel. It's like 68 cents, I think, maybe, or 70 cents a tube. It's really good. The Anita's, it's Anita's from Hobby Lobby. It's probably my favorite paint. It coats the best. I have lots of markers. Paint markers is a big thing for a lot of people. They like the simplicity and the easiness of using them. Just depends on what you're painting, if they're going to be good for or not.
So you just sketch you're using that to paint? Do you sketch your picture on there first?
I draw my pictures on first because I'm not an artist. So that tells you that anybody can paint rocks because I'm not an artist, and what I use is a pencil to sketch my items on first. Like this rock here, I think that'll be included in some of the video. This rock here was sketched out with just pencil, and and then once it was sketched, then I painted it. It's a lot easier for me to do it that way because I can't just paint things freehand. So I use a pencil, and then that's just all regular paint, no paint pens. This one here was done with just paint pens that Mom did. And that, like I said, that's just paint pens alone. Just the background's a primer. This one here is all acrylics. Mom did this one today. It's just all acrylic. She found a really good smooth surfaced rock. Of course, it's a large rock, but she found a smooth one, and she was able to get real nice lines and make it smooth so that it flows really good. Some of the rocks are kind of hard. You have to be picky with your rocks. And then there's awesome things about shapes. So I was going to show you the shape rock. Of course, a lot of people use different shapes. We've seen pizza rocks, cake rocks, cookies, certain things like that. I found a Tennessee shape rock. So Mom made it a Tennessee rock. It was a perfect shape and size, and so we made that today with an orange base. It didn't have a base. So this is one that's done without a base. You can notice how the color's maybe not as bright, but it's the exact same color. This one just has a base primer, and this one does not.
This isn't a hard thing to start with.
No, and then just when it's cheap, it's fun. When you're done, of course, you want to protect anything like you do, any kind of artwork, you want to protect it. You don't want it to mess up. A lot of people use this. This is a cheaper brand. It's at Walmart. It's the Krylon. I also use a Durex triple gloss. It's at Walmart too. It's about the same price actually. It's just in a smaller can.
So the Krylon Color Master Clear Gloss Crystal Clear.
Yep, that's just a crystal clear spray paint.
About $3, $4, or?
I think it's around $3.84, so it's about $4.
That's not bad. And the paints are like 70 a tube for the colors.
And then your brushes. Walmart has lots of different options for brushes, but if you're gonna really get into it and want to paint some nice things, you kind of have to go to Michael's and get your more expensive individual brushes
For acrylics.
for acrylic paints. The ones from Walmart, they might last you a couple rocks, but with the rock surfaces being much harder than a canvas, you do tear up your brushes a little quicker. Same thing as goes with your paint pens. Sharpies, I use Sharpie markers to outline sometimes. Those also get tore up pretty quickly because the rocks are so rough and not flat.
So like sandpaper.
Yep, they'll tear up a brush quick.
So it's not real expensive to get going. You can show your artistic prowess. And we see some over here that Lindley has done.
Yep, a 7-year-old can even have fun and paint. And then she's done this one. This is her from Minecraft.
And there we got Lindley coming up in the background. Hi, Lindley. Say hello.
You like to paint rocks? You like to hide them, though, more than you like painting them, don't you?
I like seeing people's other decorations, like what they've done with them.
So after you paint these, you take them out and hide them.
You hide them wherever you want in town. A lot of people, our group, we try to stick to just randomness. You just hide them. You know, you can post a picture. Oh, you know, this is a pretty rock. I'm going to hide it random later. Have a kid rock to post the clue. As long as you make the clues for the kids, then they have fun finding them when they know where the clue is located.
So now, if somebody's not living in Athens, what should they do to find the club? Or
well, on Facebook, we're Athens TN Rocks, which is Athens, Tennessee Rocks. On rocks that you find, you know, if you find them anywhere, whether you're in Tennessee, Florida, Ohio, anywhere, if you find a painted rock, you know, always check the back. This one has been painted, and then we wrote our page name on the back, so that when whoever finds it, you know, they can take a picture and come back and post it on our Facebook and let the artist know that, you know, it made them smile and that they found a beautiful little rock. It's not the big point of them to be found and posted, but it's nice because the artists do like to see the smiles on the faces and know that it made a difference, you know, especially once they've put their work into to painting them and hiding them.
So do y'all have any links to other groups on your Facebook page?
No, not really. We have art. There's a couple different places online that are great if you want to look around. There's one called Art Rocks. It's Facebook's. It's just Art Rocks. I'm pretty sure is the name. Lots. That's from all over. People from all over. They're just showing you their rocks. They're not hiding. They're just showing you the beautifulness of what the rocks that they have created. There are some exchange groups. There's people that are in rock exchange groups that will exchange rocks from state to state. That way they can hide some for other people. I have some today that I'm going to hide from St. Mary's. That's in Georgia. I'm not sure exactly where in Georgia, but it's on the bottom. But those were mailed to me this week, so by the page owner, Margaret. So I'm going to hide those today, but I'm going to hide them in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Cleveland, Tennessee has their own Cleveland, Tennessee Rocks or something?
Yeah, I think there's a couple here. I think there's a Cleveland, Tennessee Rocks, and I think there's a Cleveland Rocks.
I think Etowah has a rock club.
I mean, if you're local or if anywhere, if you're watching the video and you live in New York, you know, look up New York Rocks, and you're going to find a page that's local to you everywhere. You know, there's 4 little counties right around us, and every single one of those has a rock page now. And it's very active. There's a lot of fun going on. There's a lot of events that have came. We've had special needs events where we hid rocks. We gathered rocks from all of our members, and we hid them for special needs, children and adults, and that was a wonderful turnout. We've had booths, you know, where we have sat up and let kids paint for free. We've done fall festivals at schools. It's more like a fellowship. Everyone has a great time. Friendships. We had a lot of friends.
Yeah, you just had one in Athens at the Soldiers, the Veterans Park up there.
That was a special needs event.
That was really fun. And Adam Sarmento was there with some music for everybody after they found some rocks.
Yeah, he did. He entertained them very well. All Seasons is really good about the rocks. They keep me with my rocks anyway. I mean, I buy rocks, but they keep us with rocks that we use for any event. They donate. The last time we had an event, they actually bought everything that we needed. I didn't have to purchase anything. So if you're gonna buy rocks, even if you're not too local, Athens, Tennessee is not that far away. It's definitely worth the drive. I've heard people paying like $18 for a bag at Lowe's, and those are very odd. I don't have any with me, but they are very odd shaped rocks.
So if they want some good rocks, maybe go to a landscaping company where they sell rocks.
Yeah, if you're in Florida or Ohio or somewhere you're not local, check a landscape. Call a landscape company. We've told people that in Florida. There's really amazing artists down in Florida, and they didn't know where to go. You know, we had one gentleman come up from Florida to visit family in Cleveland, and I told him, I was like, you know, where do you get your rocks? And he told me, not a whole lot of places. He's using tile slates for his rocks. So when he came to Cleveland, he drove to Athens, and I mean, he'll be back in December, and he'll come back and get more rocks.
All right, good deal. So you can have some fun with the family. You can get the kids involved. You can meet some new people and bring some smiles to a lot of kids' faces, and probably a lot of adults too.
Adults are having a really good time with it. We have, in Athens, our group is very active with adults. The community is what's great about it. Our page, we're lucky. We have a lot of wonderful people, kind people. Everybody's willing to help somebody or do something for someone outside of just rocks. So it's a good thing. If you're looking for something to do, definitely check out a local rock page. Get involved, have fun, get your kids involved. Some of the best parts that we have is just going out when we go to hide ours. We don't hunt that often, but my little girl, she loves to pick them up and just move them around. She doesn't even take them home. She picks them up, moves them to the next spot. We do that a lot, and it's very fun.
Well, all right then. We appreciate you coming out today, Jessie, and sharing this with everybody. And we're going to end it here. And for you viewers out there, if you'll hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell so you get all the notifications for our future videos. And we'll see you next time.